Welcome to City Lights on Novus TV. Traditionally, when we think of dating, we think of man pursuing woman, woman saying no, man pursuing second woman, woman saying yes, and they go on a date. Well, tonight we're going to visit Daniel Packard's Flirt Fest, and the whole point here is that he's empowering women to take their own dating destiny in their hands. Let's go get flirted.
And you didn't sense it then, but I sensed that the women in here actually started to telepathically communicate one another. Because they were both hopeful but jaded simultaneously. Yes, they were like, yeah, prove it. And right when I said it, they all kind of went, stick together, ladies, stick together. Remember, if we're all pissed and we all keep the pussy away, then we keep supply low and demand high. You understand the rules, ladies? And I even dropped in that deep movie trailer voice. It was like, in a world, the Jew and the Mexican. It was very... And then she says to me, will you take me there? It would be my honor. Now here's the thing, guys don't like to feel special. We like to be the best. If you walk up to a guy, and you're like, I've slept with a lot of guys, but you're the best. The guy's like, I'm the best. If you walk up to a woman, you're like, I've been with a lot of women, but you're the best. She's like, there were others.
I'm here with Daniel Packard, the Daniel Packard of Flirt Fest. Pretty much running the show here. A lot of good information. I was kind of watching people in the crowd too to see how they were responding. How do you think this group was?
Well, it's like my mom always says, sometimes there's your big excited crowds, and then she said there's your listening crowds. Because the stuff we're doing here, it's really asking, challenging people in a good way. And they're thinking. They're like, you know what, that's a great point, and I want to go get to it. So they're not the woohoo girls gone wild party, but they're thinking and they're processing, and you can already see them starting to flirt and open up. So I did a good job.
And we were talking about this, is how you're basically trying to tell them that they need to not depend on the guys to come up and do everything, not basically break with tradition. What everyone's known is the girls just look hot and they stand there and they want the guys to come up, and that's always the way it's been done. And now you're saying, F that, go after them, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of perceptions and a lot of myth. It's based around the myth that guys like to chase. And I've done this hundreds of times. There's no guy that like the chase. There are guys that will chase, but a man would love to be pursued, doesn't to be appreciated. So the question is, where did this rumor start? If there's no truth to it, why does it keep going? Well, think about it. If the woman has to pursue, what is she gonna possibly face? Rejection. And nobody wants to face rejection. So they've created this lie of guys like to chase, not because it's real, but just to protect their egos, which is very intelligent. Unfortunately, they're missing out on an amazing opportunity because women have their power, and this gives them the opportunity to go after it. A lot of women also want to try this, they're just stuck by the stigma. So this creates this really fun, safe space for women to push their comfort zone, to go after what they want. And men love it because, if you're a guy and you walk up to a woman, you don't know, am I bothering her? Is she just nodding? Does she have a boyfriend? And you start to do that awkward, and they don't like it either. But the beauty of this is if a woman walks up to you, you know that she wants to talk to you because she can leave at any moment. So the guy feels appreciated, so he can relax, and the men and the women are able to have a much more authentic connection much quicker because the guys don't feel 12 anymore.
I notice how you represent in there the antenna type of thing. Totally true.
Yeah.
It is one of those where, and the slut reference was exactly that. It's who's really calling you that, and who's really getting blamed for it.
Right. And it's all these myths. Because really, at the end of the day, love is like friendship. I like hanging out with you. Let's spend more time together. But none of us struggle to find friends. You'll never be like, I met this person, and they want to go for coffee. Do they want to go for coffee or coffee? And where's this friendship going? No. When it comes to friendship, we're all very present, we're all very kind, and we're on our best behavior because we know if we're not nice, we'll lose the friend. But when it comes to love, there's all these myths about what we're expected to do and following the rules, but rules don't get love. So I'm trying to blast the rules out and go, everybody, be yourself, be kind, be open. Love will take care of itself. The universe wants men and women together.
So Daniel just finished his first set, and he gave these people an incredible insight into all sorts of things about shredding the princess effect, all sorts of stuff that you need to check out. What we're going to do is we're going to go talk to a few people and find out if it really sunk in. So do you think, it's taking away the old dogma of pretty girl like yourself, you stand over on the side and you basically wait for the suitors to come up and offer their wares. Is it a big change? Because all of a sudden he's essentially asking women to have to go through the same process of the fear of rejection and all the things that guys have been dealing with for so long, but it sounds like it can be quite effective.
Yeah, I think I can. I think women more and more these days are taking the initiative in approaching men, and I think it can work some of the time. It's not for everybody, but I definitely think it does work for some people.
What do you think so far? Is he making sense? I mean, really, for guys, he's saying you guys should sit back more and women should come to you. That's fantastic, right?
Totally, man. Totally, man. We do all the work every time. For once, it would be nice to get like picked up, right?
Absolutely. And he's got some good points about the myths and about sort of the perceptions of what everybody thinks and why girls and guys are the way they are and why we've been doing it this way when it doesn't work, right?
Totally. I love what he's doing, making an environment where it's safe for people to just not get their flirt on, but be natural getting their flirt on.
I've hooked up with Kiera, but as you can see, I'm only allowed to get so close, so I have this barrier. It must look predatory. What do you think?
I think he's got some really great insights. I think he makes love tangible. He takes it from what we've got right now and what women know and what women want to know, and he takes it to a level that makes it seem achievable.
Whether you're looking to just meet that certain someone or you want to try to understand the male and female psyche a bit better, Daniel Packard's Flirt Fest is a great place to start. Check it out if you want. He comes to town every once in a while. You can go to danielpackard.com to get all of the tour dates. I'm Brian Calvert for City Lights on Novus TV. Good luck.